a community leader, and an advocate for cultural unity. Our guest speaker this morning embodies the spirit of collaboration and the power of education in fostering understanding and harmony. Allow me to introduce to you a remarkable personality, Balani Mertonietes. She's not only a dedicated member of the UCFAA, but also a co-founder of Bookworms for the Philippines, a testament for her passion for education and community engagement. Balani Mertonietes plays a pivotal role within the UCFAA, an organization with a clear vision and mission. Their vision is to build a community of Filipinos and Americans in Utah, promoting culture, unity, and cooperation. Their mission is to provide a pathway to bring together Filipinos and Americans through community and family-centered activities. It is through the dedication of individuals like Balani that these visions are transformed into meaningful actions. As a co-founder of Bookworms for the Philippines, Balani champions the belief that reading serves various purposes, extending beyond the acquisition of knowledge. She understands that reading is a powerful tool for expanding vocabulary, enhancing critical thinking, fostering empathy, and providing entertainment. For Balani, literature is a gateway to different worlds, ideas, and perspectives, serving as a bridge between cultures and fostering a deep understanding among diverse communities. Balani's commitment to education and cultural understanding aligns seamlessly with the values upheld by UCFAA. Through her efforts, she actively contributes to the realization of the organization's goals, creating opportunities for Filipinos and Americans alike to come together, share experiences, and celebrate the richness of their cultural heritage. With a deep sense of pride for this rare privilege, we are privileged to have Balani Mertonietes with us today, a visionary, a community builder, and an advocate for the transformative power of literature. Please join me in extending a warm welcome to our esteemed guest speaker, Madam Balani Mertonietes.
Hello? Okay. Wow, thank you so much for that very fun welcome. Grabe konti na akong naiyak doon pati yung sayo ay nakaskal. Good job. Yeah, pero founder din ako ng Utah County Filipino American Association. Okay, good morning, Barangubang National High School. Wow! Kumusta ang mga estudyante ng Barangubang National High School? Masaya kayo? Yes! That's what I would like to hear. So masaya din ako na nandito ngayon para po magbahagi ng mga libro sa inyo at also to be your reading ambassador. So I am very excited to read to you today. So, magbabasa muna ako and then I'm going to ask you some questions katapos. So, make sure that you pay attention. Napupul yung boses ko. Yeah, can we hear me? Okay. Okay, ito yung gawin natin ha. Just relax. It's okay. makikinig. Okay? All eyes and all ears sa akin, okay? And sa libro. But I'm going to ask some questions afterwards. At meron akong papremyo. So you better make sure na makikinig kayo. So, itong libro na babasahin ko, it's a very simple. Hello? Medyo napaputol yung box ko. So, kahapon, I'm just gonna give you a little bit of a story sa libro na ito. Kasi kahapon, hahanap ako ng libro na babasahin ko sa inyo. Isang sabi nila, like maybe just a short book. So, I was having a hard time picking kung ano yung libro na babasahin ko. And I found this one and I opened the book. It's called George. When I opened it, oh my gosh, naiyak talaga ako kasi I just realized na libro pala ito ng anak ko, yung panganay na ako. So I have 4 boys. I have a 16-year-old, a 12-year-old, a 10-year-old, and an 8-year-old. So yung sinama ko dito ay yung 3 anak ko na lalaki, of course. Yung panganay na iwan sa Utah kasi nag-aaral siya. So when I opened the book, dito yung pangalan niya, and this book was given to him 2011 pa, which means that he was only 4 years old at that time. So sabi ko na naiyak talaga ako kasi ang dami kong mga memories dito sa libro na ito. I spent so many hours reading this book and, you know, a lot of books to my boy. Kasi 4 years ang agwat ng panganay ko dun sa pangalawa. So we spent a lot of time reading books together. So yung anak ko na yon, ay naku, kung nakikinig lang siya, my goodness, like I'm pretty much bragging about him right now. Oh yeah. Okay, welcome, this is for you. I'm bragging. Okay. So yung anak ko na yon, he loves to read books. So he was a proficient reader, 3 years old pa lang siya. So even before he started going to school, nagbabasa na siya ng libro, magaling na siyang magbasa. And I remember one of these books. So every month, ini-invite kami ng mga parents to attend yung class nila para parang reading, reading day, ganyan, na magbabasa kami sa mga anak namin. Pero ang nangyayari, dun sa anak ko na yun, si Kiancom, instead na ako yung magbasa sa kanya, kasi sa preschool ito siya yung nagbabasa sa akin. Kasi magaling siyang magbasa. And I remember, we would go to the library, and ang maximum ng libro na pwede naming mahiram is 99 books. That's a lot of books, right? 99. Yun ang limit nila, hindi pwede ang 100 na libro. 99 lang. So yun yung hiramin namin. And we would literally just read all of those books like in 1 or 2 days. Yung isang upuan lang, magbabasa lang kami ng magbabasa. And then, I'm just going to tell you because yung bata na ito, dahil ang galing niyang magbasa, of course, he was really advanced sa school. He got into the gifted program, so program ng mga advanced na mga estudyante, when he was in 3rd grade. And then, nung graduate siya ng grade 6, he made it to the pre-engineering program doon sa university sa amin. So, sa Utah Valley, 14, and now he is 16. So he is 11th grader. So, nasaan dito yung mga grade 11? Oh, yan ang mga grade 11. Okay, good job. So, grade 11 siya ngayon, pero he's already taking a lot of college classes. So, the reason why na binanggit ko yun, kasi gusto kong ipaalam sa inyo yung benefits at yung importance ng pagbabasa. Reading is so powerful. It's very fun to read, but it's very fundamental and it's so powerful. So, when we are talking about heroes, right, like ano yung superpower ninyo? Diba? So, reading, that is something na valid. Kasi syempre, diba, yung mga superheroes, yung parang may mga laser eyes, ganyan, yung mga strength, ganyan, diba? But reading is a real power. Diba? Kung magaling kayong magbasa, if you are good in communicating, in writing, that is a real power that you can use in your life sa mga buhay ninyo. Ngayon at sa pagtanda ninyo, mararamdaman ninyo yung benefits. Actually, si Ma'am Tomil Anrara dito, kaklase ko siya. Yan ang aming, ito si Ma'am Rara. Yun. Ang namin dyan, kalaingan. Yan ang kalaingan namin, yan ang pinakamagaling sa aming lahat. As in, talaga, respect, ma'am, respect. Matindi ang respeto namin sa kanya kasi talagang siya yung kalaingan namin kasi grabe yan magbasa. Talagang nag-aaral sa gusto. Ako nung high school ako, I was at elementary. Nag-aaral naman ako pero I think I just had so much fun. Diba? Okay, masyado na kung, as you can tell, may pagkamadaldal talaga ako. Alam, masasabi nila, Sir Jackie here, parang kapatid ko na to. Yan, nakababatang kapatid ko yan. Yeah, so they know, talagang madaldal ako. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and read this book. Hopefully hindi ako maiyak. Kasi talaga, naalala ko talaga yung panganay ko and I miss him so much. Ilang buwan ko na siyang pinakita, okay? So you better listen. Ang pangalan ng libro na ito ay Bart George. George's mother said, okay, 50 lang ito, walang masyadong word. No, George, said George's mother. Okay, hold on. I think I skipped a page. Okay, so again, George's mother said, George, medyo ano siya? George went, meow. So sabi ng nanay niya, but George, but then George said, meow. Okay, oh, thank you so much. Okay. No, George, said George's mother. Cats go meow. Dogs go arf. Now, but George went quack quack. Quack quack, sabi niya. No, George, said George's mother. Ducks go quack quack. Dogs go arf. Now, George oink. Oink, oink. No, George, said George's mother. Go oink. Dogs go arf. Now, George went moo. Makita mo para makita nila yan. Okay. George's mother took George to the vet. Ano ang vet? Okay, doktor sa mga hayop, right? I'll soon get to the bottom of this, said the vet. Please, Bart, George. George went, meow. So, pinala na siya sa doktor kasi parang helpless na yung nanay niya, di ba? The vet reached deep down inside of George and pulled out a cat. Yan. So, pinasok ng doktor yung kamay niya sa loob ng katawan ni George. So, ano ang nakuha niya? Isa. Bark again, George. George went, quack. The bat reached deep down of George and pulled out a duck. Yes. Bark again, George. George went, oink. The bat reached deep down into George and pulled out a pig. Bark again, George. George went, moo. The vet put on his longest latex glove. Ayan, talagang, ni-stretch na niya talaga yung kamay niya. Then he reached deep, ang daming deep, down inside of George. Talagang tinukot niya talaga. And pulled out a cow. Okay. Laki nung cow. Bark again, George. George went, up. Oh my goodness. So, finally, nag-arf na si George. Or ano na mga aso dito ay aw. Aw pala yung sabi ng mga aso dito, di ba? Sa Korea naman, ang sabi ng mga aso, mong. Yun naman. Yes, it's true. Yes, yeah, tinanong ko talaga yung Korean friend ko. I have a lot of Korean friends. So, anong sabi ng aso sa inyo? Mong daw ang sabi nila. Mong. Tayo, aw, di ba? George's mother was so thrilled that she kissed the vet, and the cat, and the duck, and the pig, and the cow. On the way home, she wanted to show George off to everyone on the street. So she said, "Bark, George!" And George went, hold on. Okay, sino gustong mag-guess kung anong sasabihin ni George? Ow? Ow? Okay. Okay, ito yung sinabi niya. So ngayon, gusto nang ipagmalaki ng nanay sa mga tao, di ba, na finally my dog can bark. So ang sabi niya, hello! Naghilaw yung si George. Oh my goodness. Okay. Ano? So naghilaw si George, di ba? So ano sa tingin ninyo? Ano ngayon ang nasa loob ng tiyan niya? Oh, grabe. Grabe si George, lumulunok ng mga hayop, pati tao na rin. As in. Okay, question. So, sinong natuwa sa libro na to? Nag-enjoy ba kayo sa libro? Yes. Okay, very good. Okay, can someone tell me kung anong klase ng libro na ito? Like, ano yung parang genre ng libro na ito? Like, is it fiction, non-fiction, historical? Anong klase ng libro tong binasa natin? Is it realistic, non-realistic? Ano sa tingin ninyo? Oh, okay. We have a very brave person here. Okay. So anong klase ng... by the way, what is your name?
April po.
April. Palakpakan naman natin si April. Okay, thank you. Anong grade ka na? Grade 11. Okay.
Ma'am, non-fictional po. Fiction.
Okay, pag-usapan natin to. Ano bang ibig sabihin ng fiction? Pag sinabi natin fiction.
Character po na gawa-gawa lang po or non-realistic.
There you go. Perfect. Hold on. Stay right here. So that was an excellent answer. Okay. So fiction, ang ibig sabihin gawa-gawa lang. So hindi ito totoo. Though I would love to meet a dog na talaga kalunok ng ibang hayop. No. Good job. Okay. Palakpakan naman natin si April. Okay, April, pili ka dito kung anong gusto mo. You can choose. Okay, and you can pick 2 things. Ay, dalawang ballpen. Okay, sure. Okay, good job. Okay, sino yung susunod na sasagot? Okay, let's see. Very easy tong libro na ito eh. Sino yung makakapagsabi dito kung ano-ano yung mga nahugot ng vet doon sa tiyan ni George? Okay, nakita ko yung hand na yun. First hand na Grace. Okay. Good job. Okay, anong pangalan mo?
Rochelle po. Rochelle.
Rochelle. Okay, this is Rochelle. Palakpakan naman natin siya. Okay, and anong grade ka na?
Grade 10 po.
Grade 10. Okay. So ano-ano yung mga hayop na nahugot ng vet doon sa tiyan ni George?
The cat, pig, cow.
Wow, galing! Sa tingin mo may mga hayop pa doon? Meron pa siguro hindi lang natin alam. Who knows? Diba, it's like the next day, iba na naman yung sasabihin ni George. Then the following day, iba na naman. You'll never know. You know what? You can actually, use your imagination and just continue yung kwento na ito, di ba? Oh, come over here. So, pili ka. Anong gusto mong, just pick 2. Okay. Ay, naku, talagang ballpen talaga yung kinukuha nila kung alam ko lang. Yeah, protector. Yeah, meron. Okay, good job. Okay, so one last question dito sa libro na ito and then I will ask you more questions. Okay, let's see. Oh, ito na lang para masaya. My goodness. Okay, sinong makapagbibigay sa akin ng parang dagdag na kwento dito? So if we are going to add another story dito, so parang siya, di ba? kung chapter book siya, parang chapter 1 ito, di ba? So ngayon magsa-chapter 2 tayo, magpa-part 2 tayo, di ba? Who would like to give? Di ba? Sinong gustong magbigay ng very creative na nakakatuwa na ending dito sa libro na ito? Kasi parang medyo bitin siya, di ba? Kasi nag-hello si George. So anong ibig sabihin nun? Okay, dito naman tayo sa likod. Okay, perfect. Kasi merong lalaki doon na nag-raise ng hands. Ayan. Pogi points yan. Ay nako. Come on, halika na dito, Balong. Halika na. May nag-raise doon nakita ko. Okay, wag nang mahiya. Okay, pagkakataon na ninyo itong magpasikat sa mga crush ninyo, Oh. Diba? Sige na, may nakita na akong nag-raise ng hands Okay, it's okay. Okay, walang maling sagot. Like, anything. You can... meron ba? Meron nag-ano dito? Oh, come over here. Oh, I'm so sorry you missed your chance. Kung sino man yon. Okay, halika na, Balong. Oh, di ba? Anong pangalan mo? Christian. Anong grade ka?
7 po.
7. Okay, matanong ko lang, meron ka bang crush dito?
Awan.
Awan ka, no? Oh, mababain pa ilaang. Pero ang tanong ko, meron pang nakakrush kay... Shut down! Okay. Oh, pero alam mo, after this, feeling ko may magkakakrush na sa'yo. Kasi di ba, reading is power. Pogi to, just the fact na pumunta siya dito sa stage, that's a lot of courage to come up here. Okay, so I am so excited to hear yung story mo, kung ano yung i-ending natin sa libro na to. Okay. Si Benedict. Okay, palakpakan natin si Benedict. Okay, ngayon tignan natin, Okay, ano yung sa tingin mong nangyari?
Siguro po nung pagkatapos na mag-hello nung dog na ikot, yung nanay niya pumunta sila sa vet para patingin kung ano yung meron sa loob ng tiyan ng dog. Pero kinonfirm ng vet na hindi normal yung dog.
Hindi normal ng dog. So hindi na dinukot ng vet yung tiyan niya? Hindi na? Hindi na, no. This is your ending. So I was just asking you a question. So sinabi na lang ng vet na ay hindi normal yan, sabi niya. So maybe you just have to accept your son. Ganun na lang. I-accept na lang kung ano pa yung sasabihin niya, di ba? So ang sabi ni Benedict daw na bumalik sa doktor, di ba? Tapos sinabi na lang niya na hindi na normal. Okay? Ay, may kulang pa. Okay, sige. Tapusin mo. Ay. Sabihin mo.
Okay, ulit. Nung nag-hello yung dog, pinapunta nung mother nung dog, pumunta sila sa vet para ipatingin yung anak niya. Pero hinugot nung vet humugot siya sa tiyan nung dog pero wala siyang nakita. Then, kinonfirm niya na hindi normal yung dog po na anak.
I am so sorry na hindi ko naiintindihan. O hinugot naman pala niya, pero wala siyang nakuha. So ibig sabihin, yung aso talagang bilingual lang talaga, di ba? Maybe the dog speaks, di ba? Nag-speak pala talaga ng mga languages yung aso. Oh my gosh! Like, o yung aso na yun, pwede nating i-apply. The story is actually applicable ito sa atin, na maybe yung aso na ito, okay, ako na ngayon nagbigay ng story. I have a feeling na yung aso na ito is nagbabasa. What do you think? I think nagbabasa tong aso na to, di ba? Like, walang kaalam-alam yung nanay na yun, yung pala. Oo, puro libro na yung mga nahugot, di ba? Nagbabasa pala yung aso na to kasi may mga languages pala siyang nalalaman. Oh my gosh, I would love to write a story na gano'n na yung kwento, no? Na talaga yung aso pala nagbabasa na. Okay. Thank you so much, Benedict. Okay. Palakpakan naman natin siya. That was a very good ending. Okay, ngayon, magtatanong ako. I'm so sorry po. Like, is my time up? Is it okay? Kasi, maski maghapon daw, ay na talaga, I will take up your offer. No, hindi kasi ako, I get really excited when I interact with the kids because I would like to know kung ano yung what you think, kung ano yung mga nararamdaman ninyo, mga naisip nyo. Ha? Ano, okay ba itong microphone? Actually, will it work? Oh, bababa daw ako. Okay. Oh, ayan na ha. Okay, ang itatanong ko, bakit sa tingin ninyo, napaka-importante na nagbabasa tayo? What are the benefits of reading? Okay, ito na lang kasi kanina si Benedict nabigyan ng chance. Okay. Anong pangalan mo ba, Long?
Paulo po.
Paulo, grade?
Grade 10 po.
Grade 10. Okay, palakpakan natin si Paulo. What are the benefits of reading?
Ma'am, pwedeng madagdagan yung mga kaalaman mo. It can expand your vocabulary and critical thinking. Tapos ma'am, pwede kang matuto ng mga ibang languages. Tapos yung mga ibang hindi mo pa malalaman ma'am, pwede mong makuha sa pagbabasa.
Wow! Wow! First honor ba ninyo siya? Nagra-rank siya? Like, I can tell na very brilliant. Very brilliant. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. That was a very excellent answer. Okay, pero may tatanong pa ako sa'yo. Kasi napakaganda ng tanong mo eh. Ay, ng sagot mo eh. So, nagbabasa ka ng libro?
Yes po.
Yes. Okay. So, can you please tell me na kapag nagbabasa ka ng libro, nararamdaman mo ba yung parang impact nung pagbabasa ng libro? Parang ano yung parang benefits na nakukuha? Alam ko sinagot mo na siya, pero personally, sa buhay mo. So what have you gotten from reading books? Ano yung naitulong nito sa'yo?
Ma'am, pag nagbabasa kasi, feel mo na kasali ka doon sa kwento. Tapos dinadamdam mo din. If may nakakaiyak, maiiyak ka din. And yun.
Good job. Thank you. Palakpakan natin siya. Okay. Sino pa? Dito naman sa likod. Dito naman sa likod. Okay. Sino? Sige na. Alam ko maraming mga matatalino at magaling magbasa dyan sa likod. Sige na. Sige na. Pag na kayong mahiya, ay naku, pagkakataon na ninyo itong magpasikat sa mga crush ninyo. So, nagpunta ako sa Don Ramon last week and meron silang sinabi, natuwa ako. I was talking to isa lang sa mga teachers. Tapos ang sabi nila, we came up with a slogan. Sabi namin na, ano ba yun, magbasa muna bago magjowa. Diba? So, okay lang magjowa, diba? Pero magbasa muna tayo. Kasi kung nagbabasa tayo at nagiging matalino tayo, pogi points yun. O diba? So ngayon, kumbaga mas exciting makipag-jowa. Imagine mo kung kayong mag-jowa, pareho kayong magaling magbasa, pareho kayong matalino. Ay, na-imagine ko yung date ninyong dalawa. Siguro pag-uusapan na lang ninyo yung mga libro na binasa ninyo. O sige, come on, yung sa likod. Sige na, may mga verses pa akong ibibigay. Sige na, okay, there's a hand there. Halika na, tinis na, it's okay. Walang maling sagot, okay? Oh, ayun. Yes! Ay, grabe Ay! Parang sikat siya. Oh my goodness. Ano ka, are you an athlete? Sa school na to? Parang ang dami mong fans. Okay, anong pangalan mo? Kent? Okay, and anong grade ka na? Grade 12, si Kent. Parang ang dami niyang mga fans dito. Okay, sagot. So, ano yung mga naitutulong ng pagbabasa sa'yo?
Good communication and good language for benefits to go everybody country to business and benefits for knowledge for everything. I will learn to reading as a book.
Wow! Wow, that was a very excellent answer! Good job! Good job, Kent. Okay, ito. Yung isa na nagustuhan ko na sinabi niya is yung knowledge for everything. Sabi niya, and that is so true. Reading is a gateway to knowledge. Anong ibig sabihin nun? Na kung ang lahat ng mga kaalaman sa mundo, kung ilalagay mo sa isang kwarto, kung sabihin natin na ilagay natin lahat ng knowledge sa isang kwarto, there is a gate or there is a door to get into that room. And reading is the key to get inside, di ba? Kasi paano tayo matututo kung hindi tayo nagbabasa, di ba? Like imagine mo, like whether it's math, science, maski na ano pang subject,